1.
AM in the PM only on A2D Radio. Tom and Brent, these guys are fucking awesome.
What's up, family? This is AM and the PM, only on A2D Radio, and I can strongly say to the people, and I'm pretty confident in saying this, maybe the last in studio show for a while, the NBA officially shut down as of minutes ago. All right, I don't know if everybody heard it now, but Rudy Gobert comes out. They stopped the game tonight, pre-tip-off, stop the game, suspend it. He wasn't feeling well. Moutier wasn't feeling well as well. And, now Shams comes out and says Rudy Gobert tested positive for coronavirus. Boom. The next shoe to drop because everybody he's played against, that they can't play against that. They got to be quarantined. So the whole NBA season after, coming in, we're going to talk Sixers. Should be a lot of excitement. Embiid, Horford look good together tonight. Grant, I don't care who you're playing. You still got to look good together.
Yep.
Look good together. Blah, 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 blah. Family, I don't know how. And I sat here for a while before this show because a lot of things were happening.
Yep.
And we were talking about a lot of things. And I don't know how you talk sports right this second. Sports is an escape. Well, the escape's being taken away now. All right? And I'm not here to tell people what the hell to do. But everybody out here needs to wake up. All right? The hoax people, the media-driven people need to wake up. All right? Knock it off. People need to start staying inside, dude. It's the only way you control something like this. Stay inside. Stay away from people. If you're sick, get the help you need to get quickly. Okay? But if you're not, just stay home. Stay home. I don't know how you talk. We got Phillies spring training talk later on in the show. Oh, we got Emma. We got a little QB 2020,
a little fun
prediction,
game.
A little fun game we're going to bring to you in the second half. Well, I don't know who's going where. I don't know if it's going to be a season. All right? And we're going to talk coronavirus entering the sports world was on topic conversation. Well, hello. And then Sixers versus Pistons reactions. Whoop-de-damn-do. A great win. I don't know how you talk about it when the season's suspended now. So that's done. That's out the window. What am I supposed to do? We're supposed to talk Phillies? We're supposed to get jacked up for that? Because I feel like that's the next shoe to drop. They're all going to start dropping. Universities are shutting down, going online. This is the time that we're here to talk to you about anything. I mean, this is the most serious thing that we've all witnessed in our life.
No, I mean, we haven't seen anything like this before.
And, Tom Arnone, Ryan Brodo, Ralph Dellavecchio.
How are you?
We're here. Greg flying back. He's going to have to get hosed down. That ain't even a joke. And then just a lot of updates. A lot of updates flying in. It starts with Rudy Gobert and that game specifically. And, when you talk about the chief medical come sprinting out. When we heard sprinting, we're all like.
We look at each other like.
He knows something.
Yeah.
What does he know?
Well, I mean, look at from the second you walked in, right after we got done earlier, from that point till now, that's not a lot of time. And how much we've learned just in one game, Tom. One game.
Yep.
One game. And then I look at the TV moments ago, and there's a game literally happening between the Mavericks and the Nuggets? Like, we're looking at it. And I don't even know what those fans are thinking, the players, the coaches, to where they're literally in mid-game. And look, you see breaking news literally come onto the screen right now.
Using a hiatus. Family, we got to, you got to bunker down now. We got to bunker down. Everybody that's listening, like, I'm not mass hysteria dude. Anybody knows me, I ain't mass hysteria dude. I'm not one side or the other. I usually stay in the middle of stuff. This is bunker down talk. My wife don't listen to me when I've been telling her for 2 weeks now. This ain't no game. This isn't media driven. Look up the stats, right? Listen to CDC. Listen to who? Listen to people who have no goddamn agenda. Like, CDC has no agenda. You can say they do, but their agenda is like tell you this is what it is. Now, can everybody be lying? You know, maybe I think the president, gave us a bunch of BS tonight, essentially, that we're all good. Stop. And you're trying to stop mass hysteria. We're fine if we control it now.
Yes, if we're smart
now,
about it.
and we're smart.
Nobody's asking anybody to panic or anything like that. What we're asking is for people to be smart, people to be aware of it.
Bigger than just washing your hands.
Mark Cuban, they just put his reaction, nearly fell off his chair when he just found out about it. He literally almost fell out of his chair, and he's walking to tell the players right now.
See, this is money issues. These games should never have been played tonight. You understand this? Do you understand this, Ralphie? Does the family understand this? It's all money-driven. Nobody should have been in these arenas tonight. Are you kidding me? How many NBA games went off?
I'll look for you.
Probably 10? Probably 10?
At least 5, I would
To
imagine.
do 20,000 in an arena.
At least all the East Coast games were.
Who did Rudy play recently in the last week? What teams did he play? Or 2 weeks?
6 games are playing today. The only one that hasn't gone off yet is the Pelicans.
And
the
that's not
Kings
going
game.
off.
Oh,
Yeah.
shot.
No.
It's unbelievable, though. Again, and for the fam at home, like I said before, nobody's saying to panic or anything like that. But for the people that are saying it's nothing and it's foolishness, we're seeing with our own 2 eyes. Before even, the latest breaking news comes out revolving the NCAA tournament, like this is money that these big-time organizations are putting to the side now. If it was nothing, we're talking about the NCAA, an organization that is sick-minded with so many other things. It's clearly not nothing, family. It's not. I just don't. I'm the same way as you, Tom, to where I laugh when people get, the mass hysteria, the paranoia with so many things. People panic about the stupidest things in the world. This is something that, at the least, people have to be aware about, and they have to at least pay attention to. If not, then you're doing yourself a disservice, and obviously the people around you a disservice.
Yeah, if you think, I don't want to keep harping on. If you think it's a joke, people can think whatever they want.
Yeah.
If you're that person, I'm just telling you to be smart.
Yep.
I'll be surprised if not in the next week, everything is shut down. Give it a week. Everything. Because you're talking about, this. They're taking hiatus, the NBA. They're going to figure things out on where they go from here. Okay. NHL that shoe's going to drop. Okay. Probably tomorrow because everybody's going to take orders from sort of the NBA. All right. The NFL already drew back. Some teams drew back. Scouts on the road.
Yep.
Some of that stuff. The draft. Stuff like that. That's all going to be pulled back, in my opinion. I could smell a good 2-monther coming here. On just a regroup.
I just can't get over how fast this all happened in the last hour.
Well, this is how this disease is spreading.
Yeah.
And anybody that had a clue early on, and this isn't the night to pat and puff. I'm not puffing. I've been yelling this for 2 weeks. That this is what was coming. People told me you're panicking. No, I'm not. I'm just telling you what's coming. All right? What's coming? How many people came back from Italy over the last month and a half? Right? How many people traveled back into this country? Right? So you got guys that have been around now, fans. Now, he wasn't at the game tonight, right?
Rudy?
No. Did they stay in the hotel or did they go to the game? I'm not sure. I'm going to look that up. All right. That's all I need to know. But, that's, now 20,000 people's lives are in danger. They're booing. Get a clue. What are you booing for? Stop going to events that are events right now.
All you have to hear is, like we talked about at the very beginning, that
you don't have to stop your life. You have to wake up.
Yes,
not stop your life.
Just be aware of it.
This sucks for all of us. I'm a sports junkie. I look forward to the Sixers games. I look forward to Flyers games right this time of year. You're going to have nothing. When's March Madness? March Madness is going to cancel too. That's the next shoe to drop now too. That's going to be done, guys.
How do you think this affects the MLB now?
They're done. They're at least on a delay to the start of their season.
Because the storyline, at least coming up to this point, has been, they're going to treat outside events differently. That was the narrative going around. But again, if we've gotten to this point so quickly, what's it going to be like in a week?
Yeah, that's why you got to be safe than sorry. What's the worst that happens if you just be safe? Right? You get the same outcome being safe that you would being sorry. Like you already know what sorry could be. Like, okay, everything could be okay, or it could be catastrophic, right?
Yep.
But you already know what safe will be. Hey, we'll get things right, right? The economy will rebound from it. Everything will rebound if you're smart. It's just amazing that there's going to be no sports being played. It's amazing
so
that,
weird.
For guys and all of us listening right now, everybody listening to us is deep. It's what they care about. It's their passion, right? We watch sports not for the, people say, I said escape earlier, whatever you want to call it. We watch it because we love it.
It's in our blood.
We're invested in it. And you get news like this tonight before coming on a show, and so much on the docket to talk about that we're not even going to talk about. I'm not going to be here to sit here and speculate what baseball is going to do. I'm going to tell you what I think everything's going to do. Everything's going to get shut down for a month or two. So I'm not telling people to panic and run out of the house and go grab as much stuff as you can, but I would slowly, grab what you need over the next week, and expect some sort of shutdown for a little bit as they try to control it and we figure out the next steps as a country and rebound from it and get stronger than going the opposite way and saying it doesn't matter and I'm going to go on with what I usually do, because what you usually do ended the second the NBA season ended, right?
We wanted nothing more to.
So what does it have to? Does it have to knock on your door to be smart? That's what I'm saying. It needs to knock on people's goddamn doors for people to say, "Oh, it's not a hoax anymore." Okay, right? Stars have it. Tom Hanks came out, right? That should wake everybody up that you ain't immune to shit. You're not better than anything. Let's be smart, family. Let's rally together and continue here at HUD. We'll figure out ways to bring you the stuff we bring you. This is strange. This is the weirdest show I've ever done.
Well, like we talked about before, we wanted nothing more than to come in here, a fun game, obviously, with the Sixers. A lot of storylines coming out of it, and it was funny because it was a random Pistons game on a random Wednesday. And there's so many, positive things to talk about with that. You have Philly spring training coming up. You have the news with Dominguez. Like, it was like Tom said, it was a loaded show. So much to talk about. You know what I'm saying? But to Tom's point, Tom, if I think you can agree with this, if we came in acting like it was nothing, we'd be lying to the people.
Yeah, I can't run from a season postponed.
No. We can't break down a game that
doesn't matter.
It's not going to matter.
Because all that matters is everybody out there, if they do get it or don't get it, to beat it. That's all that matters, right? Like Pove chiming in, when he said, listen, until a vaccine is developed, it's dangerous for elderly and high med risk. We're all susceptible, but it's beatable. And yes, it is. But that doesn't, we talked about it before, 300-bed hospitals, 12 respirators.
Yep.
Yeah.
So how does that work if some are already being used too? I don't know. That's why being safe is, hey, quarantine yourself in your own house for right now. Okay? Give it a week or two. Let's see if it slows down. If it doesn't, then bigger steps need to be taken. That's the only way.
It's unreal. It's absolutely unreal.
I'm upset. I mean, NBA's in my blood big time. And I know other sports are coming, and other sports are in my blood as well. A great Flyer season put to end. It's funny. All the stuff we yell and scream about all year. Brett and the Sixers and
how minuscule
and no
it is.
Jimmy. It's just, right now looking at it, it's like, man, that doesn't matter now at all. It meant nothing.
Like I was preparing to come in here and like complain about the whole Jimmy Butler thing.
Yeah, I don't even have an opinion on it.
I don't
right
even give a damn.
Nope.
Let him talk. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm not trying to come on here doom and gloom.
No.
I'm doom and gloom because there's no more NBA.
Real.
Yeah, there's no more NBA. Like, I don't know why they're even playing this game right now.
It's weird.
We're still
the Pelicans and Kings game that was scheduled to go off is still going to go off. It's still going to go off tonight.
We're on, man. We know. We know. We know. We're on. We're talking about it. It's the end. It's the end. You should go and get as much stuff. You're opening the door like that. Now I feel like, not martial law taking over and people are just going to walk up on me. That's how I just felt right there. Get your masks. We know. An NBA player got it. That's why he suspended the season. Now we got bugs in here. Who knows what they're transmitting? Are you staying in or going out?
You want to come sit down?
There you get out of here. Oh, my God.
Jesus
Breaking.
Christ.
He has allergies. Breaking.
By the way, everybody, Big Tommy in the studio.
Ralph nearly fell out of his damn chair.
You know you're sick?
He has allergies.
You don't got sweats or nothing, do you? Oh, my God. I'm not doing this with you. I'm not doing this with you.
I love it.
So,
That was an awesome entrance.
we're going to be – is it?
Yeah, it was.
We're going to be – I don't even know what to say. We're not going to obviously have much NBA to discuss anymore.
Yep.
For the foreseeable future.
Where's Tom Brady going?
If you want to talk Phillies for a minute with me, family, I truly believe that start of that season is going to be delayed. And where else could we go? Did we go to the NFL? Like, okay, that's cool. We can sort of determine that maybe there's an NFL season. You hope, you pray, but that means everything has to go smoothly here.
Well, to your point, how is this going to affect the draft? Because that's next.
Yeah, well, they already said no fans at the draft. March Madness. I mean, are they done now? Like, are they done? Are they not even going to do it? Even though they're not doing it with fans now, are they just going to say, you know what? We're not playing this game.
I feel like the fact that the NBA has gone to it.
I think every shoe drops now.
Because, the coaches, the players could have it. I mean, they're around a lot of people. They go out to clubs.
It's a mess.
The travel, too, because they have to travel all over the country. You know what I'm saying? It's not like they're in one spot.
The pilots, everybody they've been around.
Because here's the thing, too. Like, if we're talking about, like, plane travel, too, if there's some kind of restriction on that, how are they getting around?
The whole country down for 30 days. No flying, no trains. Everybody stays home. They all go work from home, whoever can, and this is how you stop it.
Yes. Yep.
I agree.
That's the smartest thing you've ever said. Big T just said, you shut the country. And I've been yelling this, right?
Yep.
Like, shut the country down for 30 damn days. Shut it all down. And it'll stop. It was slow. We can do it. There's enough supplies out there that everybody can do it.
That's right.
Everybody can pull it off.
And the people who pass, God forbid, there'll be more babies being born because everybody will be home fucking.
All right. This is how the last show is going to go.
Jesus.
My
He
God.
totally redeemed himself.
I mean, that might be true. I'm not telling you that's a lie. Oh, my God. Mama Ormsby says buy ammo. I got bats, Mommy. Mama, I got a ring. I got a ring with a bat, and I hopefully don't need to use it. I really hope I don't need to use it. Jeez. Is this happening? Is this happening? There's no NBA season. Like, this is crazy. And I said it was happening. I said it was coming. I feel like Nostradamus over here.
So, I mean, Tom, is that
Huh? I got laughed at by people when I said, watch it.
Tom.
The NBA's going to do it first, and everybody's going to follow suit.
Does this mean Brett's not getting fired?
No, Brett's got it now. Brett ended on a great note.
Yeah. He's back. Yeah.
Yeah, the NBA, I don't know how they come back from.
No,
There's too many
they
dates
can't.
unless they just do the playoffs, like a you just do the playoffs from a certain date.
Unless it goes away in a week, which it's not. You know what I'm saying? Like unless it's gone in 2 weeks, which it's not.
Yeah, it's not.
That's the only
Unless
way.
it's if it's contained, it could be gone. It could be gone in a month.
Yes, if they do it the correct way. Yes.
It could go away a little bit.
It's not going to go away because the problem they're having that the kids from 1 to 9 are not getting it, but they're carriers.
Yep.
Yep.
And they don't even know it.
They don't even know it, and they won't even get sick. So you got to shut all the schools down. So if you're doing all this, you got to shut all the schools down. You got to do the whole 9 yards. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yep.
Like we just somebody just bombed us like into a nuke. You know what I'm saying? You just got to shut everything the fuck down.
No, you gotta shut everything down. And I'm around that. I'm around that age too. That's fun.
Yeah, it's like Christmas for 30 days. You know what I'm saying? Donald Trump sends everybody food. You know what I'm saying? We all stay home.
Nobody's sending you food, dude. Like you ain't
Did you
getting
say
the milk guy.
Did you say Christmas for 30 days?
It'd be like Christmas for 30 days. Everything's closed.
Listen, this is just one of the.
This is stuff we're going to tell our kids about.
Hopefully.
Oh, don't do that.
No, I'm just. I don't know. How do you know? How do you know? I mean, yes, we will. But it's still like a little bit. It's a little
You
scary.
were really quick with that, too.
I'm fast, baby.
That was really quick.
I'm fast. I can't believe I'm talking about this shit. I want to talk about sports. And there's not. What am I talking about? Phillies? You think the Philly season's starting? There ain't a shot in hell. Ain't a shot in hell.
I'm supposed to go to opening day, too.
They already shut Noel down for the start of the season because he has a flu.
Yeah.
2 weeks from the season, they already shut him down.
Yeah, they were smelling that cum. What do you got, Ralph?
The NHL will have a statement after the games that are being played tonight.
And done.
They're
Done.
done.
Done. NHL will be releasing a statement. They will be done.
Roger, you're up. Roger. Goodell, where are you?
Well, I mean, he's got time to wait, but yeah, he'll have to suspend other things.
This ain't going away, though. Good. Hey, you got to stop and think. You guys are too young for this, but when they first came out with the flu, a long time ago, we had like viruses that they couldn't even control. And they couldn't even get the right doses, like the right shot. Like now the penicillin shot is totally unsuccessful because the virus got
Stronger.
Yeah.
the
They get
virus
stronger.
got immune to that.
Yep, they
It's
get stronger.
elevation. It's
You almost
elevation.
have to get it to get over it.
So
You know what I mean? You almost have to get this to get over it to not get it again.
yeah, so you gotta hope
This time.
that the medicine that they come out with
In 12 months, yeah.
in 12 months or 2021,
Yeah.
whatever, that it's gonna work for everybody.
Yep.
Because everybody's immune system is different.
Completely
more?
different.
No. It's insane.
It's a movie.
It is.
And not one I wanted to star in.
Hell no.
You know what I mean? I wasn't trying to star in this one.
I don't even know if it's one I wanted to watch.
I got to go to the store. No, yeah, I mean, you know what? I got to take the bat in from in here. Things got to happen now. Now I got to lock all windows and doors like Zumwalt said. Is this happening? Look at the lineup tonight. Philly spring training talk. NFL QB 2020 prediction.
We had a game.
They're probably gonna cancel all high school sports.
It's coming. So what do you think, fam? Is high school sports the next shoe to drop now in your local areas? I mean, is that what's going on now? I mean, is that what we're gonna be talking about? Or are our videos? Is my crumb of the day gonna be speculating when everything's gonna come back? Is this what we're gonna do? Is this what we're doing because we just couldn't be smart 2 weeks ago? Because we're bigger than Italy, we're smarter than all these countries.
Got a wedding to go to on Sunday.
You ain't going to no wedding. I ain't going to Florida no more. This is crazy.
I wish you don't go to Florida. Stay here because I might have you when I have to take care of me.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. This is amazing. This is amazing. All the stuff we had to talk about tonight. And oh, my God. And none of it matters.
And there goes Facebook.
Does it matter?
No.
Does it matter if Facebook goes somewhere?
Oh, look. Masters coming in April.
No, it ain't.
No, it's not. They're moving the PGA. Golf. They're moving the PGA. And that's like major for anybody
For
at home who
baseball,
doesn't know.
The Mariners are looking to relocate the first two series of their season due to the ban of large gatherings. So they're looking to move the first.
Going to
two
Montreal. You going to be the new Expos?
Yeah. This is just.
Jamesy, we're coming for you. We're coming to visit.
This is crazy.
Guys, I'm just hanging on in here for the people right now because,
Listen, whatever you want to do.
we're in sports talk here, Create this company to be able to deliver sports in a different way. And I think I can speak for everybody that's here and out there that I don't think anybody expected this conversation ever.
No.
Because of a virus. I think that we all in 2020 think, there's so much technology that we can beat anything. Not saying we can't, but I always think common sense and being smart. Okay, so the Jazz over the last 2 weeks played the Thunder, the Raptors, the Pistons, the Celtics. All right.
Back.
Come
on now.
So we're going to tell you who the Jazz have seen over the last 2 weeks now. Okay. Thunder.
It's coming. Supposed to. Nope. Coming back. Go on. There you go.
All right, so we're going to tell you who they played. Thunder, Raptors, Pistons, Celtics, Knicks, Cavs,
Warriors.
Wizards.
Or Wizards, yeah.
Wow. I don't know. I mean, this is nuts. This is nuts. So they've played all them teams over the last 2 weeks.
Well, like we talked about, literally.
Which would mean that could, you talk about big cities, Boston, New York. That's wild.
Well, did that list say where they, like, if they were in?
Well, the one was in New York.
Let me see here.
But again, how long ago, too? Like, when did he have it? So that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
When this came out that he had it, the rest of the season was getting shut down automatically.
Well, we knew immediately.
Because then you have to quarantine all these teams.
We knew in the first 30 seconds. As soon as Ralphie told us that Rudy had it.
You knew it was coming.
Yes.
It had to be. It's 101.
And what, Ralphie? And within the next 2 minutes?
So
that's what happened?
At OKC tonight, home against the Raptors. They're at Pistons, at Celtics, at Knicks, at Cavs, home against the Warriors. Huh.
Jesus.
Wow. Said shut it down 2 weeks ago. Just shut it all down. Take a hit for a month. What's a month? You can recoup in a month. You know what I mean? You can get your economy right back up and rolling.
Matt Spill says, y'all better be cleaning them microphones, guys. No, trust me.
Got a whole bottle of Lysol in here. I couldn't spray this bad boy down anymore. But now my decision to the people is, what do we do?
Well, the good thing is, we do have an option.
No, we have options to bring
Yeah.
it to you outside of the studio, but that's the next question. I think it's only smart for me, show-wise, in studio, is to put, a two-week feeler. I'll go 2 week, do a little 2 week feeler.
You know my stance on it.
See where we're at.
I thought you were waving because you had news.
High school is done. That's what Bill Motorbook just said.
Matt Spill says, is that real news about the Players' Championship? I'll check the Players. No, with the PGA, they're thinking of it. So it's supposed to be in San Fran at Harding Park in about a month or two. Because of obviously everything going on with San Francisco, you see it with the Warriors and everything. The PGA of America, they have had open discussions about moving it to TPC Sawgrass, which is the location of this week's Players, which is in Florida. But by that point, is Florida going to be all right? You know what I'm saying?
That's where I'm supposed to go right in 2 weeks. I'm not going. I mean, I made the decision. I didn't tell my wife this, but I made the decision I wasn't going a week and a half ago.
Getting Mark Cuban.
You know what I mean?
Now too.
Like, I made that decision once this thing started going. I said, I'm not going there. No way.
Championship.
I can't,
No.
My mom's supposed to fly next week. I'm trying to convince her not to go back to Florida. Just
Greg's
stay.
on a plane right now.
Yeah, he shouldn't be flying. He's a fucking idiot. I love him to death, but he's a moron. I might give him money for a hotel room. It's bigger than me. I don't know what to do.
So, Matt, as of right now, if you're asking about the Players, it's going on as planned. They're not, they're not.
So what's Twitter right now? NBA stars. Where's the King? I'm sure the King has a statement.
Yeah, I'll look for the stuff.
See what you can find for some NBA players. 'Cause this is what I'm curious about. And Bill, where did you hear that? So Bill said our school just called no after-school activities, including all sports. High school is done. He said, "What the f?"
LeBron has.
So this is from Darren Dreger. He's from the NHL. He's an NHL guy. He says, source, the NHL won't suspend any play, at least not immediately.
So the NHL's still on.
Yes.
All right.
For what? Another couple days until
somebody there
until,
gets sick?
until a case comes, and
Yeah.
now you're letting fans still in the arena. The NHL's making a foolish mistake right now.
When's the next Flyers game? Tomorrow? Ralphie?
I'll look real quick. I think it is tomorrow, Thursday.
So Bill says softball, minor league, little league, and Babe Ruth tryouts all canceled. I guess.
Yeah, the Flyers
in
play,
Massachusetts.
Flyers play tomorrow in Tampa Bay.
Believe that?
Yeah, they canceled all that shit.
In Massachusetts, where Bill's from. That's what he just said.
Jesus.
J.J. Watt just tweeted, these are truly wild times. Marlon Humphrey says the NFL would never. Who is this? That's Stephon Diggs tweeting about something else. Complaining about the Vikings. Yeah, you might have to worry, Stephon. The Pelicans just released a statement.
Yeah, that their game is going to continue tonight. I saw that as well.
What? What are people being stupid for? Why would you even allow that game to go on?
Ooh, here you go. Royce Young, 15 minutes ago. Prior to the tip-off, as the game was delayed, Chris Paul ran over to Utah bench and said, quote, "What's wrong with Rudy?" and they all yelled for him to get away. Now all the players are quarantined in their locker rooms being tested for the virus.
He also going to say 20 minutes ago, Royce Young, the guy that he said, the situation as I understand it, Gobert was tested pregame and the league wanted confirmation. He didn't have the virus before clearing the game to play. That's why Quinn Snyder initially said he was out. Then it was changed to questionable. They thought he might play. So before the game, he didn't have the virus, but before the game and all that, I guess they did another test, and he was pronounced with the virus.
So they do 2 tests on him?
They did 2 tests on him, yeah.
Wow. Well, family, tell me what you think. You know, I don't know where, I think the NHL is making a foolish decision. You know, I'm not going to let my selfishness of a sport dictate my feelings on it. You know, I'm great. Hockey's being played. You know, how can you focus? You know, I don't know.
The Mike O'Connor tweets 31 minutes ago, of note, the last game Gobert played was Saturday against the Pistons, who just finished playing the Philadelphia 76ers.
And 20,000 people in the stands there.
In Philly. Again, on the surface, that can seem like nothing, but it's of note.
All I want to tell everybody out there is we love you. Praying for every person out there. And we hope and pray in the next month that we're back to talking about Phillies, Flyers, and even an NBA postseason of some sort. So, you know, I'm going to hold out hope in that aspect, but it takes doing the right precautions right now to be able to have that.
Yep.
So if we can put our selfishness aside, because there's going to be people being critical, because that's what people are.
Yep.
And we put our selfishness aside and say, you know what? Let's just, like I said, zoom off it. Lock all windows and doors for a month. Get enough supplies. You know, your water will still be on. All that stuff will still be going. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And it's up to the government to do what Italy did and be lenient and allow people no mortgage payments for a month. Or allow people that don't get paid to work from home. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's simple. That's simple. And we'll continue, and I know I will. I'll continue to be bringing you videos daily. We'll be delivering content daily and, you know, up to date, not only coronavirus-wise, but obviously all sports like we do anyway. So we'll keep you updated on when we believe the NBA is going to, you know, decide how long their suspension, you know, how long they're expecting their suspension to be. And we'll keep you updated as the NHL came out and said they're going on as usual.
But they're still gonna have a statement after all the games have been completed tonight. So we'll see what the NHL is going to be doing. But this is crazy.
This is one of those, like, do you remember where you were type things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. It's not somewhere, this is – I don't want to – I'm going to use this. No, I'm going to use this. It's globally, this is 9/11 impact. Bigger. Globally, not here. But, what's taking shape. Like, you've never seen countries shut down.
I mean, the world has literally stopped.
Yeah, we've never seen this in our lifetime, and I think it's the only right thing to do.
Lou Williams tweeted a few moments ago. He was saying, if you're going to take precaution, if any, take all precautions.
Yeah.
He's right.
I'm going out right after this show. I'm going to get some things I think I'm going to need.
Mark, they had an interview with Mark Cuban on the sideline during the Mavs.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that.
And Nuggets game, they asked him, his reaction to the NBA suspending the games, and he said, "This is crazy. This can't be true. It seemed more like out of a movie than reality."
Yeah, I hear you, Mark.
It's true, yeah.
I hear you, Mark. I'm glad he wasn't complaining about it, though.
Lane Johnson says, "What is going on? # coronavirus."
It's a good
This
question.
is just
Hate to say it, I mean, this is what I expected to happen if done right. You know, how many people that have been around these people are infected, and so on. You know, and I'm not even joking. Like, you just got off a cruise ship.
here's the thing.
You know what I'm saying?
And the same
Like,
thing.
you got to go off a cruise ship. Greg getting off a plane. Like, you know, like how many people you've been in contact with, Ralph? How many people I've been in contact? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is no joke. It's no joke. And I think we sort of waited too long, and hopefully it's not too late, which I don't think it is, to shut it down. You know what I mean? I don't think it's too late.
Yeah.
But now he's in. You know, they're saying to stay away. They're on the bench. How many people did they come in contact with tonight? How many people did they say stay away? Did the assistants stay away? Now, why is not all people in that stadium quarantined right now? Right?
Yeah.
Right.
No.
Right? Why is that
I
whole
agree.
stadium not quarantined?
Yeah.
That whole arena should be quarantined immediately. It should have been quarantined the second that the players were.
Yep.
I mean,
Because now that since
It's airborne.
last
It
game-
goes
the
airborne.
last game that Rudy has played was against the Pistons, right?
who just played.
Who just played the Sixers.
Yeah.
So now, if you're smart, you have to test these players. You have to. No matter if they're sick, no matter what, you have to test the players.
Oh, my God. And this tweet just came out. A guy wrote, wait a minute. Ain't the virus moved through the air? Wasn't all the fans in the arena in the same airspace as Rudy and Moutier? Exactly what I just said. And Jake put it in our team group. Exactly what we just said. So how's that not on lockdown? So now there's 20,000 people.
Yeah.
That's a big time infection. If I know that could be a reach. I don't know, but that's huge.
And the thing that I told you guys before show
29 people is an emergency in this country. Big time.
that when he was making the joke about the coronavirus, he went around touching the microphones
Yes,
and the recorders.
yeah, so this
and now
scumbag.
2 days later, he has the virus. It's
What is
crazy,
this?
man.
Jeff Orens, before suspending the season, the NBA told TV networks that they were temporarily banning on-court coach and player interviews. The NHL will ban them on ice. So that was something they were going to do even before this came out.
Just in the last 30 minutes, right?
I was just going to say
Travel
that,
from Europe is gone for 30 days. The Tom Hanks situation, he got positive for coronavirus. And now the NBA season has been suspended in a 30-minute
That's
frame.
30 minutes. 30.
Listen, I
crazy.
said when we first came on, it's been real. You know, I've had up until right now, I've had a blast doing this shit, and it's sad.
Yeah.
It's sad to think that we're going to be having to take a break from talking sports.
Mm-hmm.
It's sad to
It's gonna be
think
weird.
there's no NBA season. Sad to think there could be no March Madness. Sad to think that the NHL one case and they're shut down.
Then you have, obviously, for the wrestling fans, WrestleMania is now in a huge
Yes.
question.
Yes.
Not even because they were saying, like, oh, we'll move it to, MSG. No. Now we're on the table just removing it.
Removing it.
Golf being affected. Like, friggin' golf.
Yeah.
Yeah, they say that, Masters prices right now are the best. You want to buy Masters tickets, this is the time to get them because they're dropping. They're dropping.
Yep.
They're dropping.
This is just a little NFL update. The Redskins have canceled tomorrow's plan. Ron Rivera press conference. So they canceled that. The Redskins did.
Wow. Yep, so now we're getting it from Matt Spill said, do I still send my kids to school? I want it, Matt. I want it.
I feel like the decision's going to be made for you. You know what I mean?
Whole sports world's
I don't
about to
think they're gonna
crumble.
give
That's what Spidey just said. Yep.
Again, we've never.
Spidey once said, I want to know
never
how
seen
Rudy
it.
got it. Shut it all down. We've been yelling this. Her New Jersey total case is 23 as of now. Listen. Oh my God, Bill, stop! I can't do this. This is what ended the world. Let's not do that though right now, okay? I can't read that off. I can't read that off and be comfortable. I'm a glass half full guy. I always have been. I want to believe in the best. What do you got, Rye?
In light of the situation, somebody tweeted the Sixers were the last team to get a win before quarantine, so we are the 2020 NBA champions. I don't make the rules, I follow them. It's a success. All right.
So this
well, no,
is
because
from
this game's still playing.
yeah.
All right. Well, that's fake news. That's
This is from
supersized.
David
But it's so great.
Yeah,
Pagnotta.
I'll take it though.
Yeah.
He's the editor-in-chief of Hockey's Lifestyle magazine.
We won the conference though because we were the last Eastern Conference team to win.
He said he's being told that the NHL will monitor overall situation day by day before making any decision on suspending its season.
So Brett Brown has to stay then because we just won the Eastern Conference. I can't. I'm sorry. I'm trying.
Can't
I mean,
fire him now.
do we even have a season next year?
That Chris Paul story is crazy, though.
Yeah, that when I got goosebumps when I was reading.
He
that.
ran over to this Jazz bench. Before he even got there, they said, get away. Don't even come over here. That's crazy, dude.
Rudy wasn't even there.
That's crazy.
Imagine. Here's the funny. It's not even funny. Imagine if they would have played. Thank God they didn't
Yeah.
start the game. Imagine if they would have played 3 minutes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Thank God they didn't.
We know Rudy wasn't there, correct?
I have no clue.
I was going to say, do we know if Moutier was there?
But here's the thing, though.
Because Moutier's the other one that nobody.
He must have been there because he got
was tested.
Yeah.
And that's the only reason why the doctor sprinted.
Yeah.
We have to still hear about this Moutier thing too.
Yeah, I know. I don't know what's
Like,
wrong with Moody.
everyone's talking about Rudy. Like, obviously, Rudy's a big thing, but Moutier was also involved.
Yeah, well, the whole team's involved, right?
Yeah.
Everybody's around him, obviously.
Yep.
Everybody in that arena should have been shut down. I can't believe it wasn't. I can't believe that whole arena is in quarantine right now. Well, could people going to get upset?
No,
You're going to spend a couple hours there anyway.
Yep. I agree. What is this?
This is insane.
Spillman, you can act like it's not real, babe. Them numbers have grown every day, though, to get to 23 cases in New Jersey. Known. Them numbers have grown, though, from 0. It came from something. I'm not saying you go full panic mode, but you might want to start, hunkering down. That's the point. Hunker down a little bit.
This was a few hours ago before this. Chris Hassel says on CBS Sports that a major conference official told him a total cancellation of the NCAA tournament is definitely a possibility. That was before this.
It's coming.
Yeah.
So the NHL just put a statement out.
Another one.
The NHL Hockey League is aware of the NBA's decision tonight indefinitely suspending its season due to a player tested positive for the coronavirus. The NHL is continuing to consult with medical experts and is evaluating the options. We expect to have a further update tomorrow.
Yep, they're done. You just rebutted their first response.
Yep.
So they're done. That announcement will come tomorrow from the NHL.
I would say by tomorrow afternoon.
Yep. We'll get that announcement. Brickman says, my life is over without sports. Yep. And Jake just sent me the same. I think it's the same statement.
Yeah.
Here's a tweet. It's a sports radio without sports during a worldwide pandemic is going to be Never
Awkward.
saw this coming in my lifetime.
Awkward.
Just non-existent. You know what I mean? That's a crazy thing. Like, even like in the quote-unquote slow times of the sporting year, there's always something. Because there's always it's never nothing. You know what I'm saying? Now it's if nothing's being played.
Yeah, what do we do now?
It's a great question, Ralphie.
Wow. This is definitely going to be, where were you when this happened? Like you were saying, Rye. This is crazy.
Mavericks owner Mark Cuban on ESPN now brings up hourly arena workers and says, quote, we'll put together a program for them.
Yeah, I guess for them to get paid.
Yeah.
Which is nice.
And it's crazy. We're 1 week away from the NFL league starting, too. The league year starting. 1 week away.
Yeah. For the owners' meetings and for,
Legal
and they
tampering.
they still have to come together for the new CBA, which is supposed to happen on Saturday. That's the new deadline is Saturday, 11:59. So I mean, that's
getting delayed.
Also, yeah, again.
Jimmy McDonald over in the ATD Real Talk. I hope Brett Brown shook Rudy's hand. Jeez.
Oh,
Jesus
my God.
Christ.
Goodness. Chad Holston declared the Sixers NBA champions.
At least Eastern Conference champions. I'm right there with you.
Chris Coleman still worried about how Christian Wood get away from us.
Hey, fan, we still worried about Ben Simmons shooting?
That's gonna go south.
What?
I can't see him working on his game.
No. How's Embiid going to go to the Chick-fil-A?
And wow. I mean, yes, we already knew about NCAA. I'm curious because the NCAA game's on right now. I'm just so curious what they do. In terms of really saying bye-bye to it. I can't believe it. I can't believe that people still think that this isn't something they should be aware of. I'm reading people's posts. I'm reading people out there that are being so selfish and who fucking immune system you think you got?
So this just came out for the Ivy League, put out. The Ivy League presidents are announcing their unanimous decision to cancel all spring athletics, practice, and competition through the remainder of the academic year and further developments of the outbreak of the coronavirus. So
First shoe to drop in the NCAA, now the first shoe to drop with all spring sports, which means everybody will sort of follow the Ivy League. Pretty smart people. Listen. That's what I want to tell people. Start to listen now. That's all. Just listen. Be smart. Care about your loved ones. Care about your neighbor. Care about your friends. Take care of people. It's a time to take care of people. It isn't a time to riot. It isn't a time to do crazy shit. It's a time to stay safe and care about who matters the most to you.
Elton Brand commented on it. He was saying, quote, "We're not going to speculate on what we're going to do. We're going to regroup. We just learned about this 5 minutes ago. It's the utmost importance that our fans, our players, and our staff feel safe, and we are safe." And then Brett Brown had something to say. He says it's a sensitive issue, obviously. It must be a very serious situation for the league to make the decision they have made, and we look forward to learning more over the next few hours. As Elton has just said, we only as an organization just learned about this.
Good win, though.
Yep.
Well, fam, we're I think we said enough. I don't know how. In my mind, it's hard for me to talk about
anything
upcoming stuff. What do we think about this guy batting in the leadoff hole for the Phillies?
Or where do we think Brady's going?
Yeah, mentally, I'm sorry, I'm not there.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to just talk about stuff just to try to run from what's at hand. And what's at hand is, hey, when something's made into a pandemic, we should smarten up. That's all. Doesn't mean panic. Doesn't mean freak the fuck out. It means smarten up. That's it.
Oh, my God, Spellman.
Yeah, he's not stopping.
Do I show up Fan Friday in a hazmat suit? Parker says draft postponed, I bet. Listen, everything's on the table, brother. Everything's on the table.
I wonder if I can order it.
What are you trying to do?
This honey.
Oh, the thing Bill's saying?
Yeah, I'll take shots, man. Jesse Meza put something in there. The more shit.
Mm-hmm.
I might take 10 airborne tonight.
Sam Amick, 34 minutes ago, you can safely expect testing/restrictions for the recent teams that played the Jazz, Toronto, Detroit, Boston, New York in the past 8 days. The Rudy Gobert ripple effect will be massive.
It's one person ripple effect.
And then what about all the media members, too?
No, I'm saying what one person can do.
Oh,
spreading
yeah,
the virus. Wow.
Flyers fans. The Flyers finally look like a cup contender, and hockey will be canceled probably.
Mm-hmm.
Figures.
Wow.
Jeff Passan and Ralphie, let me know if you already read this. an hour ago. He said Major League Baseball continues to consider its options, but as of now remains committed to playing spring training and regular season games, and is at no point where it plans to stage games in front of no fans because of the coronavirus concerns.
What was it again?
That they continue committed to play spring training and regular season games, and is at no point where it plans to stage games in front of 0 fans.
Okay. Well, hopefully that, I hope that continues.
But that was also an hour ago before
For
this.
the NBA, yeah.
Yes.
Once the NBA's done, I really believe everybody's going to have to follow suit. If they don't have to. They don't have to.
MLB has a league-wide conference call scheduled for Friday. Considering how things in other leagues are changing seemingly by the hour, baseball's tactic could be different. One thing baseball has that others don't: time, as opening day isn't until March 26th. But here's the thing, though. Time could also be against them because if it's handled correctly, you can assume or at least hope that it's not going to be as bad. But, again, if it's not handled properly, is it going to be worse on the 26th? You know what I mean? So there's 2 ways you can look at it.
Sam Amnick, 6 minutes ago. The Kings and Pelicans have appear to have an issue here at the Golden One Center. Courtney Kirkland, one of the refs on the docket tonight, was part of the crew for Monday night's game between the Jazz and the Toronto Raptors.
Here we go, man.
This was 7 minutes ago now. He just tweeted out.
And you had said that they are planning to go on.
That game is scheduled to come up right after this at 10:30.
So they're thinking as of right now they're still going to play?
Yes.
Well, wait 5 minutes. I wonder if that will change rather quickly now that we have this news.
So that game's not going to get tipped off.
No. This was a little while ago. The NCAA was reportedly looking to move the Final Four out of the Mercedes-Benz Stadium into a smaller venue in Atlanta. Regional sites could also be moved from the currently scheduled arenas to smaller venues in the same cities. The plan is to keep sites for the first round as is. So again, like all these things are coming out that like they were before any of this, they were already moving locations.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. But to your point, Tom, I don't think any of that's going to matter.
Nope. It's weird. Weirdest show I've ever done here.
Torrey Smith just said, "I'm not concerned for my own health, but I'm responsible for a lot of other people."
Absolutely.
And that's what we're talking about. Like, we're not saying to be in fear or anything, but at the very least, we have to remember that, it's everybody around us.
Yeah.
What is this? Bob Kravitz? I'm sitting about 8 feet behind Fred Hoiberg, who just left the floor and went back to the locker room with an illness. This is not ideal.
Yeah, Fred Hoiberg, the head coach for or he's an assistant. I forget where he's at.
I think he's an assistant.
I think it's Nebraska.
Okay.
Fred Hoiberg.
NCAA's done. NCAA.
That was 8 minutes
And
ago.
the Jazz just put out a statement of what happened tonight, but it's freaking – it's like a novel.
Yeah, people go read what the Jazz wrote after this. NCAA will be suspending March Madness within moments. Once that test comes back on Fred Hoiberg, that could shut everything down. Crazy times, family. You guys don't have anything, do you?
No.
I think we said enough tonight.
No,
We
I'm
love you. Be safe. Be smart. No need to panic yet. Just be cautious.
Be responsible, fam.
Be responsible is a great word, too. Tom Arnone, Ryan Brodo, Ralphie D. Man, I didn't want to get off because I don't want to stop doing this shit,
No.
I don't want to stop doing this shit. So let's just pray to whoever that this is just a couple-week thing in terms of if all these sports shut it down, right, where it gives us nothing to talk about. It's only a couple weeks. Pray. Pray with us. Pray. We got to pray and whatever we can do. Not even joking. I love you all. There won't be 2 shows tomorrow unless hockey's still going on. Maybe I'll make an exception if the hockey says screw everybody. I don't
Hey,
know.
Ralph, you available tomorrow?
I don't know. Arnone and Ryan Brodo. Ralphie D. No Greg tonight. We'll see you soon.
We'll talk to you.
We promise.
Some
See
way.
you, fam.
Later.